Marcus Aurelius once said that the soul is dyed by the color of its thoughts. Every idea, every spark of curiosity shapes who you become. Imagine a version of yourself that is sharper, more perceptive, and overflowing with newfound wisdom. This is not a distant dream, but an attainable reality. And in this video, you will learn 10 powerful Stoic techniques to enhance your intellect. Take this opportunity to explore every facet of your mind and its limitless potential. If you're passionate about personal growth, take a moment to hit the notification bell and subscribe. Let's begin our journey toward a wiser version of you. Technique 1. Embracing change as a teacher. Change is a constant. The seasons shift, technology evolves, and even our favorite snacks may get a new recipe. While many of us resist change, fearing the unknown or the loss of the familiar, Stoics viewed change as a natural part of life and a profound teacher. Think about it. Every time you've grown, didn't it come with change? Whether it was moving to a new city, starting a new job, or even reading a book that altered your perspective, change pushes us out of our comfort zones and forces us to adapt. It's this adaptation, learning to thrive amidst change, that sharpens our intellect and resilience. Marcus Aurelius, the beacon of Stoic wisdom, once reflected, "Loss is nothing but change, and change is the delight of nature." This perspective is both refreshing and inspiring. Instead of viewing change as a loss, we can see it as an opportunity, a chance to learn, adapt, and grow. Now, embracing change doesn't mean we should mindlessly chase every new trend or constantly upheave our lives. Instead, it's about developing a flexible mindset. It's about understanding that change, whether big or small, is an opportunity to learn something new. When we approach change with curiosity rather than fear, we not only navigate life's ups and downs with grace, but also continually expand our knowledge and understanding. Next time you face change, whether it's a new software at work or a detour on your way home, take a deep breath and embrace it. Remember, every change is a lesson waiting to be learned. And with every lesson, our intellect grows. As we continue on this journey, we must understand that each change, no matter how daunting, is a stepping stone toward personal development. Change helps us cultivate resilience, adapt, and become more capable. Through embracing change, we develop a sense of inner strength that empowers us to face life's challenges head-on. Whether it's the discomfort of adjusting to a new environment or the excitement of pursuing an unfamiliar path, change teaches us to evolve. So, next time you face something new, remember, it's not just about the destination, but the lessons and growth you gain on the way. But what if I told you that the path to true intelligence and wisdom often lies beyond this comfort zone? Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that has stood the test of time, teaches us that embracing discomfort can be a powerful tool for personal growth. Imagine facing a complex challenge ahead of you, such as learning a new language or mastering a musical instrument. It's tempting to give up when things get tough or to avoid such tasks altogether. But the Stoics believed that these moments of discomfort offer the best opportunities for growth. It is in these very moments of struggle that we push our limits and learn the most. By confronting anxiety and difficulty head-on, we not only acquire new skills, but also develop resilience and mental endurance that will serve us in all areas of life. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This means that the challenges and obstacles we face are not barriers to our growth. They are, in fact, the very path of growth. Every challenge we encounter is an opportunity to strengthen our character and broaden our capabilities. We should not shy away from discomfort, but rather reframe it as an opportunity to grow stronger and more capable. Reframing our approach and viewing discomfort not as an obstacle, but as an opportunity, allows us to harness its power to move forward. Embracing discomfort in this way helps us not only to achieve more, but to become more. Mentally sharper, more focused, and better equipped to handle whatever life throws at us. The more we push ourselves outside of our comfort zones, the more resilient and adaptable we become. The next time you face a difficult task or find yourself in an uncomfortable situation, remember the wisdom of Stoicism. Take a deep breath, embrace the discomfort, and know that with every obstacle you overcome, you are not only becoming smarter, but also building a stronger, more resilient version of yourself. Every time you step out of your comfort zone, you're adding a layer of resilience to your character. The process may be challenging and at times even painful, but it's the discomfort that refines us. With each hurdle we surpass, we become more capable, and we sharpen our ability to navigate the complexities of life with confidence and clarity. Remember, growth isn't found in comfort. It's in overcoming the uncomfortable that we truly evolve. Technique 3. The practice of intentional withdrawal. We often hear about the importance of engagement in work, studies, relationships. But what about the opposite side? Stoics recognize the immense value of intentional withdrawal, a conscious stepping back from our usual routines and habits in order to refresh our perspective and rejuvenate our minds. Imagine an artist who has been working on a painting for several hours. Sometimes the best thing they can do to see the true essence of the artwork is to step away, take a break, and return with a fresh perspective. In the same way, our minds periodically need to step back in order to approach tasks with renewed energy and clarity. Marcus Aurelius, in his introspective notes, once wrote, "People seek shelter for themselves, homes in the countryside, seaside resorts, and mountains. And you are also very prone to desire such things. But this is generally a sign of the most ordinary people, for you have the power to withdraw into yourself whenever you wish." This Stoic wisdom emphasizes that true refuge is not physical distance, but the space within us, away from the constant pressures of external demands. In our age of constant social connectivity, the idea of withdrawal might seem odd. Yet, it is more important than ever. It doesn't mean abandoning our duties or evading commitments. Instead, it's about intentionally carving out time, whether it's a few minutes or several days, to disconnect, reflect, and simply be. This can be as simple as a walk without your phone, a deep breathing exercise, or dedicating one day to activities free from gadgets. By practicing intentional withdrawal, we give our minds the space needed to process information, learn, and grow. This acts as a counterbalance to the constant engagement of modern life. And in this balance, we find the path to greater intellect and deeper understanding. In the hustle and bustle of daily tasks, it's easy to overlook the power of stopping, even if just for a minute, to regain clarity and direction. It's in these moments of intentional withdrawal that we reconnect with our deeper selves and enhance our mental acuity. We live in a world of constant stimulation, where distractions are always at our fingertips. Taking intentional breaks may seem counterproductive, but in reality, these moments of disconnection are what allow us to reconnect with our true purpose and sharpen our focus. By intentionally stepping away from the noise and demands of the outside world, we give our minds the opportunity to rest, reflect, and rejuvenate. When we return to our tasks after these intentional pauses, we approach them with greater insight and creativity. Our productivity is enhanced, and we are better able to make decisions from a place of clarity, rather than being overwhelmed by stress and distraction. So, as you navigate through the tasks of today, remember the power of stopping, even for just a minute, to regain clarity and focus. Embrace intentional withdrawal as a tool for deepening your wisdom and improving your mental resilience. By doing so, you'll find that the path to greater understanding and intellectual growth lies not only in engagement, but in the moments of reflection and stillness. Technique 4. Embracing lifelong learning. The completion of formal education, whether it's school or university, does not mark the end of learning. In fact, it is just the beginning. The Stoics believe that each day brings new opportunities for learning, growth, and improving our understanding of the world. This is the concept of lifelong learning, not about collecting diplomas and certificates, but about nurturing a genuine curiosity and thirst for knowledge that lasts a lifetime. Think back to the wonder of a child encountering something new. Their eyes light up, questions pour out, and their imagination takes flight. As adults, it's easy to lose that sense of wonder amidst the responsibilities and routines of everyday life. What if we approached each day with the same eagerness to learn and discover? Epictetus, in his profound simplicity, stated, "Only the educated are free." At its core, this isn't just about formal education. It's about the freedom that comes from understanding, from broadening our horizons, and from the continuous pursuit of knowledge. When we dedicate ourselves to lifelong learning, we equip ourselves with the tools to navigate the complexities of life with grace and wisdom. In our digital age, learning resources are just a click away. From online courses to podcasts, from documentaries to interactive apps, the opportunities to expand our knowledge are endless. But lifelong learning is not simply about consuming content. It is about reflection, application, and the exchange of knowledge. It's about weaving what we learn into the fabric of our lives, making us richer in thought and deeper in understanding. Learning is not just about acquiring information. It's about applying what we learn to real-life situations, reflecting on it, and sharing it with others. The more we engage with knowledge, the more we integrate it into our daily experiences. This ongoing interaction with ideas transforms us into thinkers who approach challenges with the confidence that we can navigate them. By adopting a mindset of continuous learning, we recognize that each obstacle is not just a challenge, but an opportunity to grow intellectually and emotionally. In today's world, learning is not confined to traditional methods. With a wealth of online resources at our fingertips, we can explore a multitude of subjects at any time. Online platforms offer a wide range of topics, from philosophy to technology, and each resource provides us with a fresh perspective, expanding our worldview. Podcasts give us the chance to engage with experts in various fields, allowing us to learn from their experiences and insights. Documentaries and articles bring historical and contemporary knowledge into our homes, making education accessible in ways we have never experienced before. However, it's essential to understand that learning is not a passive activity. To truly absorb and grow from the content we consume, we need to actively reflect on it, apply it, and discuss it with others. Learning isn't only about acquiring knowledge, but using it to enrich our lives and the lives of those around us. It is through these exchanges, whether through conversations with a friend or teaching others, that we solidify our understanding and contribute to a community of learners. As you move forward in your own journey, remember that every day is a classroom, every interaction is a lesson, and every challenge is an opportunity to learn. Embrace the journey of lifelong learning and watch as your intellect, wisdom, and understanding soar to new heights. Seek out new experiences, delve into new fields of knowledge, and never stop expanding your mind. Learning should never be seen as a chore. It is a privilege, a gateway to growth. Every moment spent learning is an investment in your future. The more we learn, the more we unlock our potential and the more equipped we become to handle the complexities of the world with clarity and wisdom. Embrace lifelong learning, and you will find yourself continuously evolving, growing, and understanding the world and yourself on deeper levels. Technique 5. Gratitude as a path to wisdom. At first glance, it may seem that gratitude is simply an emotion, a fleeting feeling we experience when someone does something kind for us. But the Stoics viewed gratitude in a different light. For them, gratitude was not just an emotion, it was a practice, a lens through which we could view the world, deepening our understanding and intellect. Gratitude encourages us to see the value in every moment, every interaction, and every challenge. By being grateful, we become more receptive to life's lessons. Instead of lamenting what we lack, we begin to appreciate what we have. And in that appreciation, we find clarity, perspective, and a deeper understanding of the intricacies of life. Marcus Aurelius, in his Moments of Reflection, wrote, "When you wake up in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. This is not just a call to be grateful for a new day. It is an invitation to approach each day with wonder, curiosity, and gratitude. When we do this, we open ourselves to countless lessons and insights that each moment carries. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the race, to focus on what comes next and miss the present. But by cultivating the practice of gratitude, we tether ourselves to the here and now. We become more observant, reflective, and open to the wisdom that surrounds us. Whether it's the joy of a child's laughter, the lesson learned from a failed project, or the beauty of a sunset, gratitude enhances our ability to see, learn, and grow. It allows us to fully experience life, noticing even the smallest moments that would otherwise pass us by unnoticed. When we practice gratitude, we shift our focus from what we lack to what we already have. This simple shift can transform our entire perspective. Gratitude helps us develop resilience in the face of adversity, as it reminds us of the good even when challenges arise. It brings us back to a place of balance and perspective, where we can see life not just in terms of success or failure, but as a series of interconnected lessons and experiences. Gratitude also serves as a bridge to deeper wisdom. As we become more aware of what we have and what we have learned, we start to see patterns and connections that help us navigate life with greater clarity. The act of being thankful for both the joys and the struggles in our lives enhances our emotional intelligence and expands our capacity for compassion, not only toward others, but toward ourselves. And so, as you journey through life, remember to pause and give thanks, not just on special occasions or in moments of success, but every day, in both the big and small moments. For in gratitude, we find not only joy, but also a pathway to greater intellect, understanding, and wisdom. Gratitude teaches us to live with purpose and intention. It reminds us that the present moment is a gift, and it's through this lens of appreciation that we can see the world more clearly. Each expression of gratitude, whether through words or actions, connects us to a deeper sense of fulfillment and meaning. And as we cultivate this practice, we grow not only in our intellectual capacities, but in our emotional resilience and overall well-being. So, the next time you find yourself rushing through life or focusing on what's next, take a step back and reflect on what you're grateful for. Let this practice guide you toward deeper wisdom and understanding, as it helps you see life as a journey full of lessons waiting to be learned. Through gratitude, you not only embrace the present, but also unlock the keys to a richer, more insightful future. Technique 6. The power of mindful observation. Have you ever stopped to watch a leaf blowing in the wind, or studied the intricate patterns of frost on a window pane? While these moments may seem simple or even mundane, they hold a secret that the Stoics understood deep within: the power of mindful observation. Mindful observation is about truly seeing the world around us, not just casting a quick glance. It's about immersing ourselves in the present moment, noticing the details, and marveling at the beauty and complexity of life. When we observe mindfully, we're not simply passive viewers. We are active participants in the world, absorbing knowledge and insights from our surroundings. Seneca, one of the guiding lights of Stoicism, once reflected, "Time reveals the truth." This thought can be applied to our practice of mindful observation. By dedicating time to truly observe, we uncover truths about the world, others, and ourselves. We begin to see patterns, make connections, and develop a deeper understanding of the intricacies of life. In today's world, where screens and distractions compete for our attention at every turn, finding a moment to simply observe may seem out of place. But it's in these quiet moments of observation that our minds can expand and our intellect can bloom. Whether it's watching the rhythmic ebb and flow of the waves on a beach, studying the bustling life of a city square, or simply noticing how the light filters through the leaves of a tree, there is a whole world of knowledge waiting for us in the world around us. Taking a few minutes each day for mindful observation is a practice that can enrich our lives in unexpected ways. Step away from distractions, calm your mind, and truly see the world around you. By doing so, you'll find beauty in the ordinary, and in turn, grow your intellect in ways that surprise you. Mindful observation teaches us to slow down, to stop rushing through life. In our fast-paced modern world, we often find ourselves caught up in the rush to achieve, produce, and consume. But the Stoics believed in the importance of taking moments of stillness to reflect and observe. By practicing mindful observation, we learn to see the richness in life that might otherwise pass unnoticed. This practice is not just about seeing with our eyes, it's about seeing with our minds and hearts. It's about tuning into the subtleties of the world, whether it's the sound of the wind through the trees, the way light shifts in the sky, or the way people interact with each other. By observing these small, often overlooked details, we develop a deeper connection to the world and an enriched understanding of the forces at play around us. In addition, mindful observation encourages us to reflect on what we see. It's not just about noticing, but about interpreting and learning from those observations. By reflecting on our surroundings, we can cultivate wisdom, making thoughtful connections between what we observe and what we already know. Moreover, this practice can lead to moments of profound insight. It might be in the quiet moments of watching the sunset, in the peaceful solitude of a walk in nature, or in the simple act of sitting still and letting the world unfold around us. These small, mindful moments provide us with opportunities to connect with the present, to process our thoughts, and to find clarity. By embracing mindful observation, we also cultivate patience. Instead of rushing through life or constantly seeking the next task or goal, we learn to appreciate the present moment for what it is. This teaches us to be more present, more aware, and more grateful for the world around us. So, as you go through your day, try to set aside a few minutes for mindful observation. It could be as simple as watching a flower sway in the breeze, or noticing how the light reflects off a building in the afternoon sun. It's in these small, quiet moments that we often find the richest lessons and insights. By incorporating mindful observation into your daily routine, you'll not only cultivate a deeper connection to the world, but you'll also nurture your intellect and emotional intelligence. It's a simple yet powerful way to engage with life and enhance your understanding of yourself and the world around you. Remember, in the hustle and bustle of daily life, the quiet moments of observation are often the ones that lead to the greatest growth. Technique 7. The art of active listening. We've all been there, sitting across from someone, nodding our heads, but our thoughts are 1,000 miles away. Perhaps we're thinking about our to-do list, a new TV show, or what we're going to have for dinner. But there's a secret that the Stoics knew well. True intelligence is not just about speaking, but also listening, and not just hearing words, but truly understanding their meaning. Active listening is more than just staying silent while someone else speaks. It's about being fully present in the moment, giving our complete attention to the speaker and striving to understand their point of view fully. It involves asking questions, showing empathy, and refraining from rushing to conclusions or formulating an immediate response. When we actively listen, we're not just being polite. We are absorbing knowledge, understanding different perspectives, and expanding our horizons. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus once remarked, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This is not just a witty remark, but a profound insight into human nature. By truly listening, we open ourselves up to a vast world of knowledge and experience that can enrich both our minds and our souls. In today's world, where speed and quick responses are often prized, there is immense power in the pause, the listening, and the reflection. Active listening allows us to take a step back from our busy, reactionary lives and become more thoughtful, more considerate, and more engaged with the people around us. Modern society often values fast answers and witty remarks, but there's great strength in silence, in listening deeply, and in reflecting before we speak. Practicing active listening not only improves our relationships, but also our intellect. We become more informed, more empathetic, and more connected to the world around us. By truly listening, we begin to see things from others' perspectives, which broadens our understanding of the world. We gain new insights, learn from experiences we may not have considered, and build stronger, more meaningful connections with those around us. It also allows us to refine our own thoughts and ideas. Often, the act of listening helps us clarify our own perspectives by forcing us to process the information at a deeper level. The more we practice active listening, the more we can contribute meaningfully to conversations, not by speaking more, but by listening more attentively. This makes us more present, both emotionally and intellectually, in every interaction. It strengthens our ability to problem solve, understand complex issues, and engage in productive, thoughtful discussions. So, the next time you find yourself in a conversation, challenge yourself. Listen actively. You may be surprised at what you learn, not just about others, but also about yourself. By honing the skill of active listening, we unlock a treasure trove of insights that would otherwise pass us by. It is one of the most powerful tools we have to grow intellectually and emotionally. It helps us understand the world in richer, more nuanced ways, and enhances our ability to communicate with clarity and empathy. So, embrace the art of listening, and watch how it transforms your relationships and deepens your understanding of the world around you. Technique 8. Finding silence amidst the noise. Our environment is often filled with a cacophony of sounds, notifications, and distractions. From the buzzing of phones to the constant hum of conversations, it's rare to find a moment of true silence. However, the Stoics believed that these moments, when we disconnect from the external noise and connect with our inner selves, are essential for deep reflection and growth. Silence is not merely the absence of sound. It is a space where our thoughts can breathe. It is a sanctuary where we can face our emotions, reflect on our actions, and plan our next steps. By regularly seeking out these pockets of silence, we provide our minds with the space needed to expand, think critically, and develop intellectually. Seneca, a renowned Stoic philosopher, once remarked, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." This observation reminds us that many of our anxieties and fears are self-created, amplified by the constant noise surrounding us. By stepping back and immersing ourselves in silence, we can distinguish between true concerns and imagined worries, allowing us to address the former and let go of the latter. For many, the idea of seeking silence may seem daunting. After all, our modern life is built around connectivity and constant involvement. But it's not about escaping from the world. It's about finding balance. Even just a few minutes of silence every day, perhaps during a morning walk or before bed, can make a significant difference. Over time, this practice not only hones our intellect, but also brings clarity, peace, and a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Silence allows us to listen more closely to our thoughts, making us more aware of what truly matters. It is in the stillness that we reconnect with our deeper selves and gain insights into the direction we need to take in life. As we move through our busy days, it's important to take moments to stop, breathe, and embrace the transformative power of silence. It's in these quiet moments that we can find the answers to our biggest questions, clear away the mental clutter, and gain the clarity needed to make thoughtful decisions. Silence, then, is not merely the absence of noise. It is the presence of profound understanding and introspection. When we practice silence, we allow our minds to rest, to process, and to grow. It's a space where we can recenter ourselves, away from the overwhelming noise of daily life. By making silence a regular part of our routine, we create a mental environment conducive to peace, growth, and wisdom. In our fast-paced world, silence is a rare and precious commodity. It's easy to be swept up in the hustle, distracted by constant demands for attention. Yet it is precisely in moments of silence that we often find the greatest clarity and insight. This is why the Stoics emphasize the importance of solitude and reflection as tools for personal development and wisdom. So, amidst the hustle and bustle of daily life, make it a point to pause, take a deep breath, and embrace the transformative power of silence. Whether through short daily moments of solitude or longer periods of reflection, silence holds the key to greater understanding, clarity, and emotional resilience. As you incorporate silence into your routine, you will notice that your mind becomes sharper, your thoughts clearer, and your emotional balance stronger. Silence is not just a break from the noise. It is an essential practice for cultivating peace, wisdom, and a deeper connection to the world around you. Through silence, we unlock the potential to grow, learn, and become more attuned to what truly matters in life. Technique 9. The value of diverse interactions. One of the most enriching experiences in life is engaging with people from diverse backgrounds. People from different environments, cultures, and life paths carry with them a universe of experiences and knowledge. Now, this doesn't mean you should strike up a conversation with every passerby, but it's about openness and curiosity. It's about recognizing that every person, regardless of their status or background, has something valuable to offer. In a world where it's so easy to stay within our comfort zones and echo chambers, stepping outside these boundaries and seeking diverse interactions can be a powerful tool for growth. These exchanges broaden our understanding of the world, challenge our assumptions, and force us to look at life from perspectives we might not otherwise encounter. When we engage with people who think differently, come from different walks of life, or have different experiences, we expand our mental horizons. By listening to their stories, asking questions, and sharing our own, we not only enrich our understanding of the world, but also sharpen our intellect in ways that can surprise us. It's through these interactions that we begin to see the vast diversity of human experience and the lessons each person brings to the table. Every person's journey offers us a new lesson, a new way of looking at the world. Moreover, engaging with people from various backgrounds allows us to challenge our own biases and assumptions. It provides opportunities to confront our worldview and reframe it based on the insights and wisdom of others. We learn to embrace diversity in thought and perspective, which is crucial in today's interconnected world. These experiences teach us empathy, adaptability, and a deeper appreciation for human connection. Imagine the difference it would make if, each day, you intentionally sought out conversations with people whose experiences and views are different from your own. This can be as simple as asking someone about their cultural background, their thoughts on a current event, or their life journey. Through these small but meaningful interactions, we can discover the richness of human life that goes beyond our own narrow experience. In these moments of exchange, we gain access to new ideas, new ways of thinking, and new opportunities for growth. These interactions foster creativity and problem solving because they introduce us to novel ways of looking at challenges and solutions. We start to see patterns and connections that we might otherwise have missed, and our thinking becomes more nuanced and open-minded. So, as you go through your day, look for opportunities to connect with people who bring different perspectives and experiences. Seek out conversations that make you think, that challenge your ideas, and that expand your understanding of the world. Don't just interact with those who are similar to you. Seek out diversity in every conversation. By doing so, you'll not only expand your intellectual capacity, but you'll also become a more compassionate and informed person. You'll begin to see the world through many different lenses, and that will make you more adaptable and better equipped to face life's challenges. Through these diverse interactions, you'll discover new ways of thinking, new ways of being, and new ways of engaging with the world. Ultimately, it is through these encounters that we grow as individuals. The more we learn from others, the more we expand our mental and emotional boundaries. And it's in this exchange of ideas, experiences, and wisdom that our intellect blooms in ways we never expected. By embracing diversity in our interactions, we create a richer, more meaningful connection to the world and everyone we encounter. Technique 10. Cultivating curiosity instead of judgment. We live in an age of instant judgment. With a swipe of a finger, we decide what we like and what we don't, who to read and who to ignore. But what if, instead of rushing to conclusions, we paused and chose curiosity instead? Stoicism teaches us that cultivating curiosity can be a profound way to expand our intellect and understanding of the world around us. Curiosity is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it becomes. When we approach situations, people, or ideas with an open mind, we give ourselves the opportunity to learn and grow. Instead of rejecting something because it is unfamiliar or different, we ask questions. We seek to understand. This not only broadens our horizons, but also deepens our empathy and compassion for others. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely noted, it is impossible for a man to begin to learn what he thinks he already knows. This quote serves as a powerful reminder that when we believe we have all the answers, we close ourselves off to the vast knowledge the world has to offer. By adopting a mindset of curiosity, we acknowledge that there is still so much more to learn, and in doing so, we become lifelong students of life. We live in an increasingly distracting and noisy world, where it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of life and forget to stop, look around, and truly listen. But by choosing curiosity over judgment, we can break this cycle. We can engage more deeply with the world around us, learn from diverse perspectives, and, in the process, elevate our intellect in ways we never imagined. The next time you are confronted with something unfamiliar or complex, take a deep breath, open your mind, and let your curiosity guide the way. Whether it's an unfamiliar idea, a new person, or a challenging situation, choose to approach it with curiosity rather than judgment. By doing so, you will not only grow intellectually, but also expand your capacity to connect with others on a deeper level. One of the most powerful aspects of Stoic wisdom is its reminder that understanding is a continuous journey. Today's insight is just another step on our collective path of growth. If you value this pursuit of knowledge, please consider subscribing and liking this video. Let's continue learning and growing together. The Stoics knew that our intellect is shaped not only by books and solitary reflection, but by the mosaic of people we interact with. Think about this. Every conversation is an opportunity to learn something new. Whether it's chatting with a barista about their hometown, engaging in a deep discussion with a colleague from another department, or having an open conversation with a grandparent about their youth, every interaction offers a fresh perspective, a new piece of the puzzle of life. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca once noted, converse with those who can improve you. While this advice is golden, it's also important to note that improvement doesn't only come from experts or mentors. Sometimes, the deepest insights come from the most unexpected sources. By remaining open to diverse interactions, we expose ourselves to a wider range of ideas, stories, and experiences. Engaging with people from all walks of life challenges our assumptions and broadens our worldview. Each person we meet carries with them unique experiences and knowledge that can enhance our understanding of the world. It's through these connections that we grow, not only as individuals, but as members of a larger community. When we allow ourselves to be curious, we open doors to new opportunities, new relationships, and new ways of thinking. It's through curiosity that we make meaningful connections with others and gain a deeper understanding of the human experience. These experiences enrich our lives in ways that cannot be achieved through passive observation alone. So as you move through your day, seek out opportunities to learn from the people around you. Be curious, be open, and be willing to see the world through someone else's eyes. By doing so, you'll find your intellect growing, your empathy deepening, and your understanding expanding in ways that you never thought possible.